Hello everyone! Welcome back to Mortal Glory. We are doing pretty well. Grabber is a little bit weak, but I mean 35 health is actually still more than almost as much as Limner, with decent armor. We're on the 4th tier. We've just been given a very, very good item which we will look into. We'll have a quick look over here. Alright, this is a little bit scary. Short-ish range, but has a lot of moves. High health pool, high armor. Apparently gets more gold, but that's fine. Not seen this much. We had that one run where we had 2 of those, which really helped, but then we haven't really had it since. Okay. Ghee, like the butter. Minorly scary, I think. High armor, low health pool means we can possibly zappy it. Zippy zap. See if we can buff this a little bit. It may be time to get rid of this if we can find a better item. But the Shadow March is so good. We may want to possibly look into that. And moves do you have? 4. That's fine. 4 moves again. He's got the zap, which is kind of anywhere. Magic damage. Bolt is up, down, left, right, and gives exhausted, which is... That's a good spell, and I have used that to great success before. Low health pool. Probably one-shottable. What is this? Animalistic Roar. Increases knockback chance by 50 to all friendlies. So that's something we need to be careful of. With our positioning, low magic, it's not too bad. Overall, we'll check out our recruits. Not that I'm thinking that we're going to be going for anyone. Just want to have a quick look. Just in case, there's something like this, where we can protect Grabber by having a ringer. Interesting. There's something we also have to consider. He has +8 magic damage from that. So he's not... I guess the problem is the mana pool, which this guy does a bit better on, but his agility is super low. Don't think there's anything here we're super excited about. It's always worth checking, although not usually worth too much time. Most of the time it's going to be spent here. We have Maul Throw. Physical +3. Distance of 3 as well. This is a 4. It's something we could put here. I believe it is a long cooldown. So it's again something else we could put here. We ignore the magic for her. Unless it's something like Magic Javelin is a nice spell. It's kind of it's basically the Javelin version for magic damage, which is fine. And we got this 27 physical damage and 24 knockback. Obviously, this is kind of the obvious place to put it. But I mean, even here, 27 extra physical. We lose 8 health and 4. I think this is good enough here. And I think we're kind of keeping him a little bit more tanky just until his health pool recovers. And the physical and magic damage is a good mix here. We definitely want to improve this, and maybe even get rid of this. But look at this now. 51 damage, 56 with the range. We've got to teach her Maul Throw, sure. It at least gives her 2 things to do. If the first one doesn't go well, the second one definitely will. We just need to make her tankier. We need to get rid of... I guess we should take stock, right, of where we are item-wise. Legendary, epic, you're absolutely fine. I don't think we'd replace anything on you very quickly. You're decently tanky, which makes up for this. If we can find something that gives that much physical and magic damage with a bit of MP, we may look to replace this and not look back, because that just then makes her even tankier. We may even give it over here, so we don't have to replace. We can replace this, but we'll see. Epic, uncommon, and rare. So probably looking to replace a chest piece here. There is one on sale, quite near the top, so that's something to look forward to. And rare is fine. Rare, uncommon, uncommon. Again, we're looking for rings and armors. Our weapons, I think, are all okay. Unless there's a particularly amazing one, which I don't think there really is. That would kind of remove the physical aspect. You're kind of a double threat, a duo threat with this. We should look at our spells as well, actually. Zealot Strike stores a bit of health. Pressure Burst is just a straight up knockback. Movable. Magic Lightning is electric shock, more damage, less range. It's something we could use on here. Though why we wouldn't use it on the person with the most magic damage, I don't know. Again, if we get something good for here, using magic damage here, she uses most of her AP, but then she could do the invigorating blow. That's kind of the point. You go in, you use this, you attack. You keep doing that over and over again with the invigorating blow. It's an interesting thing to look at. Brain Decay, which is magic damage 50, and Magic Javelin is, again, it's a good spell. Decent range, lower mana cost. Not much less than this. The difference is obviously the 3 range, but no reliance on line of sight, which I think makes it a lot stronger. This obviously may do more damage if you're far enough away, but the positioning is a lot more important. What's Fleeting Pressure? That's just a knockback, isn't it? Yeah, it's 2 range, knockback 4 tiles with a line of sight requirement. But it is... How much is that? 11 Vitality is 44 HP, 52, 92 HP and 20 knockback chance, compared to a bit of magic defense and some agility. Some agility, it's a lot of agility. Again, might be pretty good here, or here. It is expensive though, it is on sale. Fleeting Pressure is probably better for one of these two compared to Grubber maybe. But again, on sale. We could probably sell this. I don't think we're going to be... I think our weapons are fine, and we want a spell sword here. So we'll sell this and we get another 34, so we've got 300 in the bank. Magic defense, physical damage, and a lot of dodge chance. 18% dodge with Shadow March is pretty nice. A lot of magic defense with 2 magic damage, 8 agility, and 1 wisdom. I mean, the 6 agility is really nice. This is more expensive than this. I think if we would buy this if this was on sale, or we would think about buying this if this was on sale. This I think just gives more. Just gives a bit more. And our weapons are all green. We definitely won't want to be investing down here anymore. Vitality, crit, and dodge. It's nice. It's cheaper. I think you go with the jacket here. We're losing out on what, 6 armor, 4 HP to gain 1 magic defense and a ton of physical damage. You could even think about putting it here. We lose 1 agility, which we'll have to spend back up, I think, for 18 dodge. It's only a 4 more physical actually. You definitely want to replace it on someone who is actually, hurting for it. And losing 5 armor and 2 magic defense for a fairly hefty amount of physical damage. I think I want to buy both of these two. So we will need 350. So we need to be selling 2 of these. I feel like the loss of 8 agility is pretty nasty. It puts him down to having only 2 moves. So that puts him down to 6 agility. Yeah, that's his base. Which just gives him so much health. But we need that health elsewhere. Like, health here, losing 4 agility here for that much health and knockback chance and the fleeting pressure is probably a lot more worth it here Again, we're losing 4 agility. Puts you below the threshold as well. 1 physical, 5 armor. Yeah, we want to probably do it here because she's not getting any physical stats. So we'd sell this. And how much does it sell for? 20. So we'd need another 24. And the question is, who do we give this to? She'd lose another 1 agility, which she can lose without suffering much. But she would gain 11 physical, which puts her to some ridiculous number there. And 18 dodge. And a bit of magic defense. It would make her tanky. It'd make her throws would be obscene. And when she gets into melee, she'd be obscene. So if we can sell these for 44. Yeah, she loses the crit. This I don't think she would... I guess she can use it, because she can use it once, basically, right? I guess it's useful, basically, if she wants to push someone back. But she now has 120 health. 4 armor. 8 magic. Defense. I think it's something we can think about giving Grabber later. Like we could swap these 2 around once Grabber's a little healthier. Although I think her bases are slightly higher. You get 3 from perks. So I think so do you. Yeah, your base is basically 17. Your base is 16. You just get the charge. She now has 2 ways to throw. I think we're okay with not getting any spells here. I think we're okay with that. I guess the other option is to swap these 2 around. So she'd lose all that health. For a little bit of health. But agility and magic defense. So we swap that, how's that looking? She's got 52 health, which is still fine. And the fleeting pressure may be better on him just because it... No, actually you can't use it, so never mind, let's swap that back. We may even think about having her go sooner. Or do we want her to go last? I guess this question will be answered by how many moves these people have. 1, 4, 4, 6. But your range is fairly low. Yeah, I think her going last means that everyone gets to move and then she can decide basically who to kill. No demands or desires, which is very nice. We do go first. There is this bit in the middle, which is not the best thing in the world. I could poke my head out and do this. It would be 28. 20% of that is the 5.6. That's 34, let's say. Nah. I think we stay here and I think we do Shadow March, because Shadow March lasts a couple of turns. And we're going to be getting into combat. Ooh, interesting. She used Knife Throw. So she's got that 20% damage, which isn't the worst thing in the world. I think we still play cautious with Grabber. Possibly put him in a better position just so he can get in a bit easier when required, but I think we play a little bit more conservative. I believe he can actually get in range. 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe not. I think we're fine here. I don't think we'll use that. Because we can only use it once, right? We need to make sure we're using it at the right time. One of these spells gives everyone loads of knockback. And also he's got Rush, which is you need to be careful about. Although her going last, if they're all going this way, is probably not the best, but hey ho. What's his magic resist? Not very high. It's fine. Zap on Zippy. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, the 3 AP is the problem here. We probably want to be maybe giving her some agility, because with low AP, this stuff becomes a lot harder because she's the one that's actually reliant on this stuff. He could get into range and charge. Not that I care. I could have actually come up and done that on him, but I think maybe I'll go here. Now I can zap anyone I want. And now it might be worth zapping Guy. Who's the one who gives everyone all the stuff? You. If I take 25 mana off you, you can't do that. Or can you? No, you still have 23, so you could do this. I need to be more range. Ooh, 1 health. Unlucky. What did you actually do? You didn't do anything, which is odd. Not sure why you didn't. I guess you didn't want to come into melee. What's your melee's like? Fairly good. This is going to be this will be a risk, and it will actually block. Although his turn next. If I kill him, it will go to Melth. But it does mean that you are then going to be susceptible to getting, not him because he needs a move to get to you, but he'll hurt you. But not enough. I mean, let's be honest. You still got 35 health. I think this is still better to do. What's your armor? So we can remove 3 of that for. Nah, I think we still just melee. No, because we've kind of screwed ourselves here with Limna. We've put so much into her, and now she can't actually attack because of the way the map is kind of set up. I think maybe we just use Invigorating Blow here, just get something back. He's just using Zap, which is interesting. I guess we go there and use this. Dodged, okay. Oh, how can I screw myself here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We can actually get into range. How much is Zap? 8. Haha! Now you have to get into melee. I probably would have actually preferred you to be using Zap, to be honest. Zillbolt Grabber. Takes 11. We'll use this now then. I am still worried for him. May back him off. We may just run up and smack this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could actually do a bit of knockback if we get get lucky. That's absolutely fine. I think we can afford to go that way. Alright, there's the animalistic roar. (28 minus 11) or 26 minus 6. They both kill you, so it's basically the question is, do I want to get into melee or do I not want to get into melee? I don't think I do. 35% dodge though. It's a little scary. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Knife throw's fine. Yeah, maybe we start doing a bit of flanking here. Good dodge. Okay. Alright. Which one of these does more? This. This is why we need Limna to get some agility. Oh, we actually should be looking at mana here. Acid Breeze. Alright, these two don't cost mana, this does. So Acid Breeze is fine, but she can't use this. Grabber is next, so we could think about coming in. We want to give him some sort of vulnerability, I think. Would Nappy go over and stab Grabber? Probably not. Especially because it's not his turn. Haha. Actually, no, he just kind of positioned in a weird way. Oh, how far does it knock back? 3. Oh, that's a bit annoying. I don't think Melth will take it. I think she'll actually perish. So let's just do that. Ooh, big yikes. Nice. Very nice. Getting an armor is absolutely great. Getting a strength is absolutely great. Getting agility is great. Getting agility is great. That's a good spell. I think I've only seen this once or twice before. Vampiric Touch is okay. Equal to the damage dealt. Like, this might be good. This might be good to just keep Grabber alive. Just get in there. Use this to do a decent amount of damage, 27 or whatever. Get that health back. Crimson Snap reduces their magic defense. Magic plus 12 is decent. Although our magic damage is still actually not huge. The magic defense lowering is okay, because that helps with her. But I think Close the Distance is a really, really interesting spell. Who would we put it on, though? Because all it does is make you go up into melee, but doesn't consume a turn. So it essentially lets you get Limner to do this. But you got to remember, the 55 damage, just as base, is super strong. Yes, it gets buffed by these throws. And I guess you just forget Acid Breeze. Although this has been kind of semi-useful. Maybe get rid of Fleeting Pressure, but I think we get that from that, so we can't. The other options are Vampiric Touch, again, on either of these two. Or the Crimson Snap. It's a difficult one. I think getting Vampiric Touch is probably the right choice. So maybe Close the Distance. This is a tough one. I don't think Crimson Snap is what we want. We would use it there, maybe. But it's a choice between Close the Distance and Vampiric Touch. Problem with Grabber, he could only use this once. Limner could use it several times. And it's like half of her health pool, so... But also getting her close is also useful. It does give her the biggest reliance on positioning, which is why we possibly want to move her to the first, or maybe even second. First or second. Maybe we can leave Grabber at the back. And then maybe he can have Close the Distance, we already has a way to close the distance. I think we want Close the Distance. And I think we want it so once we've used these two, we can actually then get her into melee a lot quicker. Slave approaches you on the street, begins joining the team with the claims of being a former gladiator. Can't spend 200 gold on this, we have decent players. Sorry, buddy. You may be good, I think the last time we did it, you were good, but we don't need the people right now. Knock out an enemy with a debuff. Do we even have a way of doing that? I guess with Dirty Stab is one of our only ways of doing this. We could look into maybe getting something with poison just to see if we can do this, but... These are fairly worth it, because what, it's 30% extra gold. At this point, that's quite a decent chunk. You are all zap. But you're fairly strong. You'll take a little while to actually knock out. And while that's happening, you're doing 16 damage. Which is actually reduced by a lot, so you're not actually that scary, to be honest. Remus. Shadow March, obviously annoying. If we can mana burn him, that'd be great. Bull Rush is a good spell, and you know, these are fine. 19 attack, decent crit. High armor. Low health, I think you'll be alright. I'm seeing here low health, but I'm seeing high armor below magic. Magic spells and a bit of physical, not a huge range though. Possibly doable. This is a little scarier. Knife throw still hurts, obviously. No, it's only -5, so this is still 26 with a 50% crit. Low armor, low health. I think this is okay. We'll double check our recruits just in case there's something like amazing. Chaotic Coil. Applies a random debuff on the target. It's an interesting spell, but we can only use it once. Pressure Burst is fine. 1 strength is pretty garbo. Especially compared to 15 there. No one I think we're particularly interested in, to be honest. I think we just go straight to the shop. We look into closing the distance, using her to close distance. Trident Throw is perfect. Well, range 5, cooldown 5. The question now becomes, do we make her just the pure thrower? But I think the answer may be no. We could swap this out. That would force us to keep her back. A little bit. We would probably swap it here, wouldn't we? Maybe here? Because you're only losing 1 physical compared to losing the 8 agility. You could afford to lose 4 agility even though you just gained some. You lose 1 physical and 5 armor, but you'd gain an absolute crap ton of health. Yeah, but then you have literally no health. I think that makes you too susceptible. How's that look? 52 is a little better, actually. It does mean you have 2 agility. So we'd have to look into maybe trying to swap this out for agility. Which actually gives you more credence to be getting the closer to distance, right? That's a 5 range thing. Again, it will depend on line of sight, but it will make you kind of strong. And then we can keep you at the back, which I think is a little better. Because then you can get Trident Throw, and then you'll just be like 5 range, 4 range, and 3 range. I think you could probably just one-shot everything by yourself with something like this. Like, Trident Throw is what? Physical plus 10, 50% ignore, 10% for each tile. It's really good. We will double check weapons though. A pretty good one. The 14 knockback chance is nice because knockback is very good. And crippling slash is decent. Armor and magic defense, that may be a straight improvement somewhere. You'll probably like this, but again, losing agility is not what we want to see. There's not much agility elsewhere, is there? That's just a boat ton of damage. And knockback chance because of the strength. It's pure wizarding. This is you 2 magic damage. We are kind of looking for more magic damage for here. And what is your base? It's 11 plus 8 from gear. Yeah, most of that is from here, so. Yeah, I don't think there's anything particularly that we want here. I think we want Trident Throw though. Limner learns that. Grabber learns that. Grabber can't use this, but that's fine, honestly. I think the fact that the rest of the stuff is so much better. Possibly we want actually Zippy to go near the end. Because I don't think we use this straight away. She now has 4 moves, and we can probably spend the agility to get 1 more move. I think that's absolutely fine. Just allows her to be in position more. Yeah, I think we put Zippy Zap at the end for her electric shock, and you know she's got decent range and decent moves, so she has the more maneuverability to go around. Whilst we kind of want these two to be in the right positions to actually do stuff. And again, you've got half decent range. Exhaust is good. Reduces max AP to 1 is kind of fantastic. It's something to look into here. I don't think we can really give it to Stone Skin. Steel Skin's just a better version if we can find Steel Skin. Heavy Bash is just, knocking back. Chaos Blessing. Buff a random friendly unit. This has been quite good as well. It's a bit pricey though. Got to push. I just think because all of our stuff is 3 range without any sort of line of sight requirement, it's possibly worth doing. Let's see if we can give Limna an agility. We can exactly give her 1 agility. Excellent news. I think Limna's gonna kick the shit out of people because it's basically just first move trident throw, second move javelin throw, third move maul throw, or even work it backwards. You never know. Then just that for a little extra spice. I don't think we were super worried. There was delayed knockout with debuffs. I don't think we have a way of doing that. I guess Dirty Stab is the way to do it, but I'm not really too bothered about trying to do it. As much as the money is nice, I think this is a better setup. I even think that this could actually kill you. And obviously, being able to ignore half the armor is great for these two as well. And this is a decent map for it as well. I didn't really want to go first. Maybe Limna wants to go second. We do have 5 AP though. Yeah, we could just straight up one-shot someone here. She goes first with only 2 moves. We could kill one of these two, I think. She only has 3% dodge. She only has 8%. Yes. So if we look at the distance here, we can either move forward one or go across one. Which of these two do we want to kill? She has shorter range. And she goes third, so we'd have... It would be her go, grab it go. This guy there wouldn't go, then Melth would go. So I think we kill. How did he dodge that with 8? That's real sucky. This is still a fairly long distance to get into range, so... It's best. Now he's going to walk forwards. Ooh, good dodge though. This has become difficult, that 8% dodge. This is what I'm saying with the dodge chance. I feel like it doesn't work. Or it works less in our favour than it should. She has 6 AP. So we can obviously do some flanking moves here. 10. Magic. I think we can exhaust him. It doesn't consume a turn. Exhausting him means we can kind of back off. In fact, we can send her this way to do some sideways damaging. She's only doing zaps from afar, that's whatever. I think that's fine with the crit. Rush didn't do anything. Yeah, we want to be zapping here. In fact, I think even we may want to Shadow March. Yes, we want to go up this way. And possibly use the maul throw, because yeah, we mostly don't know. Zap, that's fine. Excellent news. Yeah, this worked out a lot better. I do actually think maybe closer distance isn't good because you've got this. I guess you can use this if you just need the extra bit of range. But I think we definitely need to get some agility on you. You are more susceptible to magic. Yeah, I'll do 1 physical or a little bit more magic. 7, not bad. Took 8 back. It's fine. Oh, that's 64 without really even doing much. So this is where it's useful, right? Do that, and then attack. She needs to get into melee to do this. To get her mana back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, then you just go into melee and still do a huge amount of damage. Very nice. Vitality, excellent. Vitality, excellent. Wisdom. Actually good for wisdom, and vitality is still excellent, so good. Good stat gains across the board. Immolation. Target's burning deals 5 extra damage multiplied by the duration of the effect. Burning doesn't last a huge long time. I don't know when I'd really use that. This is definitely something I would use. You possibly even think about getting rid of Acid Breeze for this, just because 50 damage without resuming a turn is insane. You basically get to attack twice. Absolutely, thank you. And we've got a title for Spellbook. Thanks, Spellbook Analytic Raw. You get a surprise visit for one of G's relaxing. Yeah, the next people get buffs. Armor buff, strength buff, strength buff. Strength buff on him, I don't think it's going to be that bad. The armor buffs are annoying. Yeah, we'd forget that for Quick Slash, 100%. Close call, drop a friendly unit down to 1 to 3 health. Unacceptable. You gained 5 armor, didn't you? Maybe you gained the 5 strength. Either way, you're not particularly scary. You have 2 moves. Yeah, you're basically a grubber, but with less health, less armor, and does less damage. So you're just a worse grabber. 5 moves. No reliance on line of sight. You were the one who got a lot of armor there, but very low health. I think 1 magic zap will kill you. 2 moves, 5 moves, 4 moves. Pretty scary, but only in melee, and even then your armor's pretty low. Limner will eat you actually alive, and the strength. Interestingly, I'm actually scared of your death train. I'm actually more scared of your death train than I am of your magic. How has this worked out? Yeah, that's a weird one. Obviously, getting the armor there is a little... Oh, he's got a pretty decent armor. But yeah, he's actually doing a lot with this death train, and he can use it. Low health, though. Only 2 moves are susceptible to someone like Limner. Can I shop as well? Heavy Bash. Blazing Swing. Potion of Poison. Bull Rush. It's a good spell. Though I think we're kind of like full on spells right now. There's 2 Bull Rushes, one's a bit cheaper. Magic Javelin is still good, but we've got the line of sight person in Limner. And I guess in Grabber as well. We just need to get you to move a bit more. And we're looking for an armor here for you. Supersonic Swing. To be fair, actually, Supersonic Swing might be good here because this works in left to right order. So he'd lose fleeting pressure, which he can't use anyway. It is fairly cheap, and Supersonic Swing is okay, and applying Burning to myself is actually not that bad, because he's got so much health. This is okay. This is actually very nice. The lack of agility is hurting it a little bit. Again, we can afford to lose agility on you for, 6 armor and not bad chance and stuff. Physical, magical, critical, dodge. Then magic defense, wisdom, MP. Physical, magical, critical, dodge. We can't lose 10 agility, I'm sorry. We can't even lose 8 agility, let's be honest. Oh, hang on, it's a weapon slot. Now that changes things a little bit. We lose all the MP, which we don't actually need. Like, how many... With 40 less MP, she can still cast that and then a few of these. Mana Bomb becomes a little less important. And maybe we can even think about giving her something else, like a melee swing. I think giving her something melee would be very useful, instead of Mana Bomb. She'd get 10 dodge chance. 3 wisdom and 10 dodge. She's very nice. So I guess we're looking for... Bull Rush I don't think is what we look for. I actually think something like Heavy Bash or Blazing Swing is something we look for. Here. Oh, we can't get rid of this, the Shadow March. The Shadow March is really good. I think kind of makes up for everything else. And it's not like she's not... The armor and magic defense, she's still got plenty of it because of the items we've picked up. And losing... We're going to be losing damage if we get this for a little bit of crit, which is not really worth. So this has 9 agility on it. Are we happy to lose 4 armor for an extra physical and some debuff resist? For an extra 5 agility? Giving us 7 moves. Or lose some magic defense for some armor. No, the health is pretty useful. I think this is a straight upgrade to this. I still think having 7 moves is good. For losing 2 crit chance, which is whatever, we still gain a physical damage. We lose 4 armor. Or do we save? First of all, let's do this quick. Shit. Forget skill. Forget skill. Acid breathe. Learn. Quick slash. I still think we want you going first. Getting agility onto you would be useful, but not for the sake of this. You'll just have to be slow, unless we just give you 4 agility, which is maybe what we do. And I think Heavy Bash for Mana Bomb is good, because knocking back is still nice, even with decent physical damage. So we forget Mana Bomb, and we learn Heavy Bash. Still think we're okay with you going last, because you're the least reliant on positioning, and you can move around loads. Did we say we wanted to pick this up? No, you know what, I think we save. I think we save, I think we go to the guild house. Ooh, this is going to be quite expensive actually. I think we're actually okay. I think our people are strong enough that this doesn't matter. And we get, what, another 400 gold next round? We could buy something insane. These videos started getting slower, and then they've been getting a bit longer. You know, it's difficult to kind of... Earlier rounds, I think, are obviously going to be shorter. You have activated my trap card. Please don't miss this time. 108 damage. That's just brilliant. With 28 dodge as well. I mean, it's not like you're not weak. Possibly just walk up here. I think she's within our range. She's within range to be able to use this stuff. She needs to be in range, so I think possibly just exhaust there, slow there with a bit of damage. You only have 7 magic defense? A crit would kill you, but you got low crit chance. You would die. Seemed like a no-brainer. And that quick slash is absolutely wonderful. Oh, I should probably be careful here because he can go 1 and then 2, so let's actually just duck you behind there. There's no reason not to use this over this if you can. Good dodge, I suppose. Breath of Frost, eh? Not quite in range. We'll just do that. Very easy. Limner gains strength. Brilliant. Grabber gains agility. Brilliant. It's good. I guess this is the other thing, is if you don't need to buy it, wait until you get agility. 2 vitality and an armor. This is very nice. And we're getting an epic. Magic defense, physical damage, magic damage, strength, and wisdom. I'm glad I didn't purchase the thing I did before, because this is just way better. No agility, though. Physical damage, strength, dodge chance, and weaken, which is a good spell. We are looking to maybe give you some more damage here. Your spells are starting to fall off a little bit. And more physical might help you in the long run. 1 strength, 6 wisdom, 14 knockback, 18 debuff resist, and pressure bolt, which is reliant on line of sight. It's possible we go this to this. Losing 5 vitality is a lot though. But gaining 12 dodge chance? You may even go here. Like, losing 16 HP isn't a huge problem. I guess losing 22 knockback is pretty bad. But essentially 17 physical damage. So an extra 7. And weaken, which you can't. Can you use weaken? No, you haven't got the mana for weaken. I would guess it would go here, but even then I'm not super chuffed. 9 extra wisdom. We can lose the 4 agility for 9 wisdom. More magic defense. More physical damage. More magic damage. I think we go for the ring for Melthe. Thank you. See, look, 858 gold. Limner just got a title. Thank you for your gold. Cutie statue stands in the middle of the empty spark square. The statue seems somehow out of place. You don't recall it being before. When you see Grabber slowly approaches with a blank expression. Stop him. Don't want to be taking risks. Grabber has been hurt the whole time. But thank you very much for watching. This is the end of another tier. We are doing very, very well, and I do have high hopes. It just depends on that final round. Like, Limner is our linchpin, and if she misses, that's, you know, it's pretty bad because she's actually fairly weak defensively, which we've had problems in the past with. But at the moment, she has 67. Did she just get? She just got +3 strength, and then another +8 physical damage. I wonder if these are actually related to what you do. Limner is scary. Very, very scary, if she can hit. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, and I will see you next time for the final round of this team. Thanks for watching.